The following episode is dedicated to our loyal listeners in Ramalley, Wiltshire.
And welcome to the STEEZ. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Jimmy Taco.
Still in, may I swear here,
Yeah,
fucking
fucking lockdown.
lockdown.
Yeah.
But I have got the NBN now, so my connection is but the latency's less.
Yeah.
So it's less editing for you.
Days turn into weeks, turn into months.
How long has it been?
That's what they all say. But by the time you hear this episode, we will still be in lockdown. no
Yes.
doubt.
And let's just say we haven't been on air for, what?
Couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks. Just needed to take a break. I know we did say at the start of all this mess that we'd be endeavouring to record every day and get the content out, but it dries up very quickly.
Well, lockdown stops being funny after the first 3 gags.
Or 3 months.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
Well, we're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're
We've
not
got
going
plenty-
anywhere.
No, we've managed to bank a few up. It's not just this; it's many. There's many more to come.
And
so.
look, there's the old,
the
back
old episodes.
catalogue. Yeah. Well, let's
fair
get
enough.
into it. I hope to hear nothing about anything.
Yeah, okay, I can guarantee that. Here we go. All right, I'm just gonna come in as you can hear the music underneath. It's a classic mysteries.
Back to
It's
mysteries.
not really a mystery.
I've
as
been down
such.
that rabbit hole on YouTube. Geez, there's some good videos, Timmy.
There's some spooky dooky stuff out there,
And I
right?
know about After Effects. Let me say
Yeah,
that.
I know. Yeah,
No, I know that things can be edited
and
but
put in, yeah,
some of
convincingly
this-
as
some of
well.
this footage,
I know.
spooky.
I mean, you can't really trace back where the footage comes from. So yeah,
No.
it could be.
Well, I
could
tell
be
you,
undoctored photos from Photoshop.
The one that you seem to like it really hit hard
Mm-hmm.
home to me. Is that an expression?
Yeah.
Was the glitching basketball player as he's going up for the 360 rainbow dunk.
As lucky number 13.
When
Dunks
he does
it.
the 360, it was 13. His number's 13, and when he does the 360 and he lands, his jersey turns to 14.
It does.
Live in front of your eyes.
It does.
I don't know how they would edit that. I don't know why that happened.
Yeah, or
it's a
what-
glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah.
It's a mystery.
It is.
And I've been going deep. But let's hear yours.
Well, I was just perusing and came across the. Do you remember Silence of the Lambs? The house at the end where she's going through, like, she's dark. It's black, and the guy's got the
You need Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill's got the infrared
Ah, yes.
thing on, watching her, and she's going, feeling around, like Ghost Adventures, show yourself, that kind of thing. But that house used in the movie
Yes.
for sale.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a horrible thing set in that house. It didn't actually happen in that house.
But it leaves an impression. I know that the really hardcore horror movies like Your Exorcists,
Gesundheit.
it leaves an impression, even though it's just about the devil, the devil, and everyone's acting. Yeah, half of them died on set.
Yeah, and the rest of them got cursed. Yeah, that's right. So maybe
could
it
be
followed.
left. I would want to know that.
So
there
you've
was
manifested that story into that house. Now that house is associated with the bad, spooky thing.
and it's real now. It's like the Secret, that book. If you think about it for long enough, you can get anything, Tim. All you
Okay,
have
well,
to
then
do
how
is
much
wish.
would you pay for a fake rape, murder, cannibal house?
Okay, on the market in this market.
Yeah, this market.
on
Silence
this
of the
climate.
Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs, 90s. I don't know.
Isn't
if
it the one
goes-
with the well? It puts the lotion on.
Correct.
Is that where
Yeah,
the
yeah.
okay? The house that's in.
Would you fuck me? Oh, fuck me.
I can't tell you how many times you've said that to me as a text.
That's
how much?
creepy. I would say 110,000 American dollars.
Okay, yeah, okay. It
Because
goes,
I know it's a single story. It has a basement. I think it was all brick or
Has a
maybe
well.
brick or weatherboard.
It's its own well.
I think it might have even had a flat roof.
Oh, it boasts to have a well dwelling. Like a room with one window off the top of the room. Yeah,
Circular
which is the
window,
opening of the
yeah.
well. No, it's not 110. It's $300,000.
Okay.
US.
All right.
US.
So does it go up because it has been used in a movie.
Doesn't say that here anywhere, but I would say, are you saying that that's a bit rich for a house in
Well,
the
let's put it
Americas?
this way. I haven't seen the movie since the 90s, and you haven't given me any specs about the suburb. It's got 2 garages. How many rape dens does it have?
It's got just the one, just the one. But
For now.
but it does. It's quite small, and it's on like what the equivalent of a farmland.
Oh,
So-
was it? I thought it was like city.
Well,
Or suburb.
Yeah, but this set.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
The actual house they
look,
filmed
okay,
it, not-
300 grand, but it's, I can imagine you're going to have to put in a good 75 for a refit of kitchen.
Yeah.
Get a fresh coat of paint, perhaps. Maybe you get fill that pesky well in, you know?
Yeah. Now I'm just looking here, just reading on. It was filmed in 1991, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they've basically gone.
What was that?
No.
It sounds like my stomach. Or anyway, continue.
It was filmed in 91, but it says here that they went and checked the house out, and in the movie they kind of trashed the house and made it look really neglected and kind of destroyed it inside.
And then left it that way.
Pretty much since 91. Now they're selling it.
Yeah, it's like
so.
that,
What does that mean? It's been untouched for 30 years.
Ooh.
Do you know what I mean?
Who's been living in there? What's been happening with that?
Well,
house?
mysteries. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
well,
saying.
It,
Is it spooked?
it
Is
sounds
ghost?
it smacks of that. Hollywood's going down at the moment. They're major layoffs, and cinemas aren't opening again. And it's because they do this dodgy shit on set. Now, you remember that Leonardo DiCaprio movie, The Island?
Yeah, yeah.
And they went to that island and then absolutely trashed it.
Decimated the island.
Decimated
The
it.
film crew did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cutting palm trees down and...
Coke cans everywhere. And,
I think there was like $2 million
gaffer
worth
tape
of-
on literally
gaffer
everything.
tape on everything. They just can't clean up after themselves.
No, they can't, can they? Well, that's like, they're like, it'll look after
tarnished.
itself. It's just a bloody island, mate.
Well, I hope the Silence of the Lamb house was cleaned.
Well, it was quote, it's way nicer in person than the movie version. There's our kitchen. While you're watching the movie, there's our well.
Isn't it interesting that oh yes,
Yeah.
sorry. Isn't it? Isn't it interesting that the news that you can find is so
Lame.
well, it's so
Thin.
macabre.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Like, why are they putting that in the news cycle about the dungeon and the well and
Yeah.
the Silence of the Lamb eating people's flesh?
Yeah, the cannibalism and
Why is that all
yeah,
of a
why
sudden?
not? When it's sat there, untouched since 91.
Never heard about it since then.
No, never touched. And the gaffer tape was never taken down. So it wasn't. It was it's a murder. It was a murder house, right? I'm sure there was some murders taking place there. Yeah.
Well, he did make a bodysuit of women's
Oh,
skin.
the skin suit, correct.
It was busy sewing.
So you'd say haunted?
I think it's definitely... Well, if it's been untouched since 91, obviously it's got a vibe about it. And so...
Lots of spirits around.
I
You
think
need
so. I think they invited the spirits in.
you
and
get the
it's,
spirit. You get the spirits for free.
It's cursed.
We'll check the spirits in for free.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I
that's
think we
it.
need to have a good old-fashioned exorcism. Maybe some sort of smoking ceremony.
Could
Clean
you
out
say-
their pipes.
Yeah,
You know?
literally, literally. Yeah, I don't know.
It's
So there you go.
it's-
Not a mystery, but a spooky story nevertheless for the old.
Well, the mystery is, what are the specs on the house?
well, you know, like
What has it got?
okay, it's got one bedroom, one. Is that what you want?
We'll never know, Tim.
free spirits. Does that mean I can get it at a price?
We'll never know.
Tell
Well, it
me.
doesn't surprise me that during this situation we find ourselves in, that the uptake of dogs. Well, we've talked about this before.
There's more
Everyone's
dogs.
buying puppies.
I say, are you launching into community concern?
So I'm
here?
already in.
Because okay.
I am in.
Yeah.
In a big bad way. I don't think they're doing adoptions, RSPCA, during all this time.
I know that I've
this
been
time
sent a
that
couple
we're
of.
facing.
I was supposed to take my Cato up to get a little bit of a check out, right? Little
Little hook that ringworm out.
yeah, that kind of thing with me little pinky.
Was she scooching?
No,
across
she's not
the
scooching.
floorboards?
But no, they've sent me a note saying no appointments till the COVID's over. So we've got
Yeah, and this
Pet
is what's
normal.
happening. So instead of all these dogs that people are facing tough times, and during tough times, dogs get let go of. But then no one's adopting dogs.
Yeah.
They're buying fresh puppies. You'll notice that everyone's got a fresh puppy, a Labrapoodle,
yeah,
a French bully.
a dogla doodle.
Yeah, all these crossbreeds that can barely breathe, and genetically fucked.
But sought after,
Sought
nevertheless.
after because they're
Yeah.
cute as the dickens. Now, what's happening is number one, no one's picking up their shit anymore because
Yep.
there's no ads saying don't do it.
Pick it up. There is
Number two.
signs. There's
I
signs
would
in the
say-
street. There's chalk and walk.
Yeah, there's-
Pick up your shit. Go
Yeah.
vegan.
There's sidewalk or pavement warriors
Yeah.
that are saying don't fucking shit here.
Go vegan.
That's we've covered that. The second problem is people are broke, want a dog, got no money, stealing dogs.
Yeah, right. Stealing doggos.
This is the community
Where are they
concern that we're
stealing it
facing
from?
today.
What, on
Well,
purpose
outside
properties
of your latte bloody shops and
Oh,
whatnot.
okay. I see what you're saying here. They go in for a latte. No dogs allowed. No masks. Masks
Mandatory.
mandatory.
No dogs allowed. Unless you're blind.
And then people just ganking the dog.
Ganking dogs. Well, look, I haven't seen any news articles on this.
You just heard.
I heard it
It's
through
like
you, didn't I? Didn't
No.
you hear something about it?
oh, I might have sent you something on a messenger.
Are we setting
while
up
ago.
setting up the listeners of fake
can-
news?
You're making it hard to edit. So you don't get these problems when you've got a catto. Well, I don't have to take my catto for a walk, right? So it's this world where cats and dogs living together.
One wants to stay inside and
And the other one
snuggle.
wants to go for a walkies.
All right.
Yeah.
I saw this today with a catto guy, my mate. I was around there. I was allowed to work. I had my little fucking work permit. Don't worry. I was wearing a mask, okay? He's got cattos. And he's, taken the responsible indoor cat policy like you've got.
I've done that. Yeah.
Now, he's got two cattos. Got them at the same time, brother and a sister or whatever. So they can hang out together.
They don't need company, but anyway.
Probably not, but one's got a good attitude and the other one's rude.
Yeah, the other one's a piece of shit.
But their indoor cat's never been outside, and I went around there today, and he goes, "Quickly come in and close the door because
Don't let the cats
they
out.
want out.
Oh,
They're
no.
starting to sniff it." And I know with your cat, which is called that thing,
Maple.
yeah, that tree.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Doesn't even want to go outside.
No, because when she goes outside, I get up behind her and go,
No, I'm fucking outside. It's fucking death. You'll die out there.
and she goes, oh, fuck. So, cats and dogs living together.
Well, he's taken to because they're so keen to get out now. He's got just the threat of a water squeezing bottle.
Okay, he hasn't done the leash. Because the minute you go...
leash.
No. The minute... They said this to us. The minute you take a cat outside and have it... I'm alive! It will smell blood. Blood. Yeah.
Destruction.
If you give him a little walkies around your front lawn, they're going to get such taste for it that they're going to be at the door.
Clarice.
Right? So...
The best meat's in the cheek.
Is it?
Yeah, with flavor bins. Flavor bins.
Flavor bins?
I don't know what he said.
I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, far out. That's
So I don't have to... I never have to worry about anybody stealing my catto, you say.
What about this with the cattos? Have to keep them inside if you're going to have them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do they really?
Have to stay inside?
No, but it's like getting a budgerigar,
Duh.
a bird, budgerigar.
Is it Budgerigard or is Budgerigar?
I don't know. We'll have to check that. Fact. I love birds so much. I'm going to buy one and put it in a cage for the rest of its life. I've never understood it.
Okay.
So I don't like the zoo.
Right.
I like the work the zoos do,
You do like the work the zoos do.
but I don't like a bird in a cage.
Right.
So I'm kind of feeling that vibe with your cattos. They don't even know that they're in the cage, the prison. And it's sort of like how we are today, Tim.
It is. There's such correlations. But I had an idea to combat that, right? Is that
Oh, yeah.
I
I
propose
like this idea.
that we make a little box about yay high,
Yes.
about yay wide,
Yeah.
right? Just on little wheels that we can push around. Something small, about the size
Trolley.
about the size of a poof, right? You know,
About
that you
the
put
size
your
of a
feet
what?
poof that you
Right.
put your foot on.
Ah.
You know, on the couch,
Oh, a real round,
a poof.
a poof. Yeah.
And
Go on. Keep going.
no, we're gonna make a little container that you can put some dirt in, grow some grass, and then the catto can have a piece of the yard inside.
Ah.
Something to
Do you
scratch,
know what that is?
something to sniff,
Okay, so I
some-
like-
a
I
way
like
to
the
get
idea.
fleas, you know.
So you can, it's got a draining system, so if it wants to pee on it, it can
Yeah.
lie on it if it wants. Not all the time, because you need to wheel it outside so it grows again. You'll
True.
be trimming it with the scissors, and it's great.
Yeah.
But what I'm kind of feeling from that, if I was
Catto.
Maple, I would be saying, like,
Is this it?
do you remember the vampire movie, Fear and Loathing in Vampire Land?
Sure, yes.
Right? With
It's a bit
Brad
with the
Pitt
vampire.
and Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt gets turned into a vampire, and he doesn't like the killing of the human things.
Right.
So he resorts to eating rats in sewers.
Sure.
So he's getting the blood, but it doesn't
Doesn't do
just
it.
doesn't fill up the void of I just want that supple, fresh human blood. Now you're going to give Maple this taste of outside.
Canned blood.
Canned rat, or outdoors in a can, right? And it's going to go, I just feel weird. Now they're going to smell. I think you're going to awaken death to many animals.
Yeah, okay.
If Maple gets outside now, it's going to be
So-
berserker mode.
So an alternative to that was just get air freshener
Get a fish.
and spray the air freshener in the face of the cat so it can have a bit of like pine fresh,
Oh, right.
for example.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
don't have to have the hassle of cutting the grass. Is that what you mean?
Maybe. What's with catnip? What is catnip? Do they like it or do they hate it? I don't understand.
I don't know. I think this is what it
Is
is.
it a deterrent or is it a...
it's like canned grass, particular grass that they like when they're roaming around. They find it out there and they rub it and chew it and
do that
thing.
do the tail shake where it's obviously squirting something. I don't know what they're squirting, and I don't know where it comes from.
But they're doing it
They're
nevertheless.
doing it up on your leg, up on your couch.
So it's canned nip.
freedom.
It's canned freedom. It's a bag of freedom. A little baggie of freedom.
Other thing I know about cats, it's a new product. They're not a sponsor, but it's a kitty litter that does a pH sort of read. So your cat does its business, and yeah, because cats have a kidney problem, don't they? They're susceptible to kidney
Sure.
problems.
Sure.
So you have this kitty litter, and it's smart litter. And when the cat is getting, kidney problems, the litter turns to a pink or so you know that, oh shit, better take Maple to the
So
vet.
it's Dr. Dust.
Dr. Dust, I like it. I don't know what it's called.
Dr. Dust.
Yes, I didn't invent it. It's already
It's like
out there.
it's the same stuff as they put in pools, when you piss and there's it changes colour.
Oh yeah. Now is
thing.
that? Oh, look,
Apparently.
we're getting way off topic here. We're not doing a full podcast on
All right,
cats.
we
are
can do no. That's so science.
Okay, far out.
That's so science. All right, so
No, it's
that'll
community concerns,
do.
dude.
This is community concerns.
That was so science.
Not that. So, all right. So we'll go into science, and maybe one day you'll hear that segment. We don't know. It's fine.
Very good. All right.
Okay. So it's just this little thing that I saw in the old weird quote unquote news that.
Was that the search you put in?
Yeah, that's right. Weird quote unquote news. They had to do this bloody X-ray on an alligator. in one
X-ray
of
on
the-
an alligator, eh?
They had to do an X-ray on an alligator
Okay.
in a Chinese zoo, and because it was showing signs of distress. I don't know how you work that out. It was like,
Not eating?
rolling around or growling at people or acting suspicious.
They do
It
those,
was,
don't they?
it was acting like a
That
crocodile.
is one of those things about crocodiles. Sus.
Anyway, so they took it in, they give it the old x-ray, and lo and behold, it's got bloody coins inside of it.
Sure.
So it's one of those situations, when you chuck a lucky dollar in and go,
This zoo situation.
I wish,
again.
I wish.
Yeah.
I wish, right? And Chinese are quite heavy on the old coins for luck
Sure.
scenario.
Sure.
They have been seen, some people have been seen throwing coins into the engine of a jet on their way into the plane for good luck. Right? It has been reported before. Yes.
That sounds fake.
That's true.
All right.
Look it up. Look it up. I think
They're
I
into
even
it.
said it in another podcast. So it was a large coin. Obviously, someone's made a wish. But it's like one of those things, right? If you've got an alligator there, you're going to chuck a coin into a pond for a wish.
Okay.
There's an alligator
Wait,
there.
stop. Everything with that's wrong.
Let's just say you're going to chuck a coin
Don't
into... Please.
Have an alligator in your pond. It's a recipe for disaster.
No. It's a zoo, Jezbot.
Oh, it is a zoo.
Right?
Okay.
Don't throw coins into the zoo exhibitions. Is that what they call them?
You remember we went to Mum, Dad, Mavis and Bruiser, long-time listeners, also parents.
All-time parents.
Took us to Singapore back in 1992, and we went to the Crocodile Farm.
Crocodile, I think it was called.
Crocodile, thank you.
And it was all the mangled...
Well, no, what happens is you got
this jaw this way, this jaw that way.
you got your prized alligators and crocodiles that haven't been in a fist fight.
Mm-hmm. And you got your mangulated
And then you got
ones.
ones in the other pit.
Yeah.
And they're the offspring of, this... What was that?
What was that?
It was a pen. Yeah. My crook arm's going that way. My jaw's going that way.
Yeah.
And then they were just throwing chicken in there into this massive pit of crocodiles.
Well, that's...
Now, was that going to be meat? Was that going to be because I have had crocodile meat.
delicious.
Stringy.
Predictably
Yeah,
stringy.
gamey and
Okay.
stringy. It's like...
Well, what they've been doing is like they've been it's like for a show. They do that, like, we're gonna feed the mangulated crocodiles,
Yeah.
right? But these people have been flinging in the old coin for a wish. But tell me you're not going to go for the alligator's mouth that's open. So remember the shooting gallery, and then you shoot the dude at the piano.
Yeah, it was like air rifles with light.
It never worked.
Yeah.
It never worked. And then you shoot that and bzzz, and spin around. That was
I love that shit. That was Rollerama.
no, that's not Rollerama. It was at Luna Park, I'd say.
Or was it the Jam Factory? Nah, not the Jam Factory.
Don't know. But anyway, shooting gallery. So you're going to go for the alligator. You chuck it in the alligator. So they in the article they said, we don't know where the coins have come from. But I can tell you right now, if I'm going to throw a coin
Someone's
in a wishing
pocket.
pond, I'm going to throw it into the mouth of the alligator for double wish points. I absolutely am. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you throw that, it's like that time that Drew, we're all lying in bed, and Drew got the plastic ninja.
We're all lying in bed.
Ready to go to bed when we were kids, and Drew threw the ninja star at the light switch, turned the light off, and we're like, yay, in the dark. That was fucking unreal. I had to turn on the light to go, yay, right? That's the equivalent of throwing a coin in an alligator's mouth.
What a great memory.
Double wish
points.
Right?
Yeah.
But then I looked into it and I wanted to know what other things have they found inside of animals' guts.
Oh, people?
Yeah, and how did and how the fuck did they get there? Okay, so we had I've got a short list for you, and I know how much you like.
I love a
lists,
list,
so I'll
Tim.
shoot you with a list. The grey whale that they found had a golf ball in its stomach.
That's a Seinfeld reference.
Yeah, what was the joke there? A hole in one.
Yeah, hole in one or...
it's a hole in one. I'm going to bet that there's millions of golf balls in millions of whales.
Oh, great.
Right?
Great. That's great.
They found inside of a cod fish's stomach. They cut that open, and it held a very large vibrator. Something fishy there. Not just a vibrator.
Well,
Right there.
as the cogs of my brain were ticking up, I was going to do something with cod.
No, because I was thinking like it's Lake Eildon. The boys are on the lake for the weekend.
On the houseboat.
They're on the houseboat. The fish are everywhere, and they're like, "Oh, they're coming up and they're taking the fish the food right from our hand. Give it the fucking dildo." Right?
Oh.
And then the cod's boom.
I think plastic is one of the best and worst things that have ever happened to humanity.
There you go. Grind it up to the wind. Okay, so a tiger shark had a whole suit of armor in its stomach.
You can't. Oh, so it ate a dude.
It ate a dude.
I'll tell you what happens.
Okay, there's a battle.
It's before then. Oh, it's after then.
Okay.
It's Halloween gone awry.
Okay.
It's a dress-up party.
Going for a drunk swim in my suit of armor. Drownsies.
You know it. It sounds like you've been to that party.
So is that like tinned food for animals?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
so
the
it's
doggo
human.
food. It's like
it's
pow.
like when you get they try to do canned chicken.
Yeah.
I was like,
so
okay,
canned
tuna?
human for fish
is
suit
of armor.
Suit of armor. Okay.
It's ridiculous.
Right. Sticking with the ocean, a squid that had a live bomb inside of it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Fuck, are you writing these or is this on the net?
No, I'm just squidding around.
Hey, if you want a really good documentary, this is a recommendation 1000% literally.
Are we changing the subject? Yep.
Check out the Netflix squid octopus doco.
Okay.
So sad.
So
sad.
Okay. Not the most accurate recommendation, but
Well, it's
squid.
Well, this is the thing. These squids, man, they're very smart, and but obviously not smart enough not to recognise what an explosive is, such as the bomb that it ate.
A live bomb as well.
Very sad, that documentary though. Spoilers, it fucking dies.
Okay, it dies in the end. The butler did it.
It was the tiger shark.
Jumbo the elephant. Remember Jumbo the elephant?
Dumbo.
Jumbo.
Is that Bugs Bunny or Bugs Bunny?
That's right. The sideshow elephant from a circus had dropped dead, and they're like, checked out. Oh, yeah, give him a bit of an autopsy. Why did our elephant die? He was full of a collection of junk. He'd just been eating trash and like
because he
the
didn't know
arm of a chair.
What? So like the guy that likes to forage in a jungle and suss out what plants are was doing its natural thing in a circus.
Yeah.
And all he could find to rummage around is booze.
Junk. Yeah, junk. The poor elephant had a array of junk in his trunk.
Yeah, and do you know what's happening to these bloody elephants now that have been used for tourism and all that shit? You know, no tourism anymore, guys. So what's happening to all those elephants that were giving us all the piggyback rides? Don't get an elephant piggyback ride when you go overseas. All right?
Because you
Don't.
your balls will
Don't.
hate you for it.
Get on a camel.
Yep.
They love it. They love carrying stuff.
do.
An elephant knows it's being...
Ridden. Fair enough.
you know,
Fair enough.
So sus.
Yeah.
They look you in the eye and go, this is fucked.
This is fucked. And you're gonna fucking
We will
die.
charge you. Turn your back on me, you're fucked.
So this one for the doggos. A dog ate a concoction of nails. Variety of nails. Now I looked it up.
No, it's one of these bloody crossbreed dogs that
Yeah, would be.
are morons.
You know how dogs eat rocks? He's got a real rock problem. Like,
Yeah,
have you
it's
heard of that?
constipation. Yeah, he needs to.
He's old.
That's what birds do, don't they? The gizzards. It's like something about a gizzard is they eat rocks to grind up the food. I think.
Okay.
Listeners. What's a gizzard?
What is a gizzard?
Look it up yourself there. This is all research you've definitely
This is
done.
stuff that I've done. I just wanted to
100%.
find out the recipe of a dressing out because it could be that the dog's just a troubled alcoholic, and he's looking for a good cocktail.
Well, you've struck onto something there. I know that there's a cocktail, and we've talked about it before, that it's got the old guy's thumb, or is it a toe? And you have the shot. I think it's like a shot of whiskey, and then like...
It's funny you should say that, because the next one I've got on my list here. So there's a lake trout as well on the list.
Yeah.
And when they cut him open, it had a human thumb in it. You literally bit the hand that fed him, but left with only 1/5 of the meal.
Because hands got 5 fingers.
Yeah. Or
That's
simply
maths.
couldn't hitch a ride.
And you're writing all these tags yourself, aren't you?
Sure.
This is not.
Yeah.
This is not.
This is just off the list. I'm trying to make
You
the
should-
list.
you should
See,
write
but-
lists.
Well, I just wanted to make the comparison, right? That you are a listy McListington, but you just straightly read the list: milk, bread, pasta. I'm trying to put some kind of
Is that
context.
my Bunnings list?
That's it. And the last one I've got on me bloody
Thank
things that I
Christ.
found in animals list. The turtle that had nearly 1,000 coins in its stomach. It's paying out. I see it as an omen. Next time I'm going to the pokies, I'm only playing the pokie machines with the turtle heads
Turtles.
poking at it.
I'll tell you what, we could end it on that. But seen the show The Detectorists?
Sure.
You love it. I know Vanessa loves it. Massive spoilers coming up right now.
Ding.
The end scene. The end scene. Oh, I don't want to ruin it, but
Please
fuck
don't.
it, I'm going to do it. The end scene was, because they're always after gold, these metal detector guys. And as it turns out, in this field that they've been working on detectoring over the last 2 seasons, there's all this reference to crows and this particular bird. And it's very well done. And the last scene is you've come to realize that this bird, or the generations of birds that have been living in this tree, in this field, have seen war, have seen battles, have seen gold. And they have collected the gold because it's shiny, and they've collected it all up in the tree. Same thing with this turtle. This turtle has gold lust, shiny fever.
Yeah.
He's swimming around all these reefs where all these ancient Spanish galleons have crashed with the gold and the treasure.
For hundreds of years.
Eating and eating
Yeah.
and eating.
Collecting.
And eating. So maybe this is an opportunity. Don't worry about
Kill
deep
all
sea.
turtles.
Yes. Don't worry about deep sea missions and stuff. Just collect the turtles.
All the turtles. Yeah.
Because they've obviously got the gold last. Like this bird had on the
Yeah.
show.
Like magpies. Like shiny things too.
Exactly. And there's that bird that loves blue. He surrounds his nest just with blue. Blue plastic. Blue plastic.
Plastic. Blue wrappers made of plastic. Yeah, it's true. Interesting. There you go. That's my list anyway.
Yeah, it was a good list.
There you go.
Did well.
Yeah,
We covered
no
a
worries.
lot, though.
We did. All right.
I think I need
next.
to take a break.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We know Sean Enough has his regular segment, Chop Me Out, is the sound effect right now.
What is Chop Me Out?
Chop Me Out is when Sean Oss brings a scratchy card and we give away to the people. But I wanted to tell, Sean's not here.
And do you want to just get a tally just very quickly on how much money we have actually given away on the STEEZ?
Have you got it?
Yes, I'll just carry the one. $0 so far.
Okay. It all adds up. So I thought I'd tell some tales of some lucky winners of the lottery.
Lucky or
Yeah, lucky enough. You got it. It's one in a bloody
in the
million.
end, unlucky.
Yeah. No, one in a million, you know. Isn't it? Isn't that what the odds are these days?
Yeah,
One in a million.
I've never won. I don't know.
Lottery ticket. So she got a Chop Me Out for her birthday. And she scratched it up. This is what we're going for on the podcast because this would be good to be able to give back. And she won $700 a week for 5 years.
All right, so that's good. I like that. It's
So
drip,
that's it.
drip
So
feed.
she's sorted. Drip feed. Do you prefer the drip feed?
I think the drip feed is a better solution for people that have never had money before. Because you'll find, and I think in this list we'll find, that if you get a massive payout, you get that $150 million straight up.
Well, I just want to...
You've got a year.
Okay.
You've got a year before you're dead.
That's good, but I'll let the listeners in with the tip here, right? This is how you play the scratchy cards.
Just the tip?
Just the tip. So you look at who won the scratchy cards. Somebody won $25,000 in the smash hit bucket cash giveaway series. Scratch a card. Do not buy. Now we know that she's won the prize. Don't buy Live the Life instant scratch it lottery tickets.
Because it's gone.
It's gone. This is new news.
Now, and I've done a deep dive, YouTube, on how to win the... You know, you go to the arcade and they'll have the big machine that has all the wicked prizes.
Yep.
And right up the top there's an iPad, and then right down the bottom there's stickers or whatever.
Yeah.
There is a method, a programmed method that you can go to any one of these boxes, you put your dollar in, and when it lines, look up the YouTube, but when it lines up to that line and goes across, it either goes high or it goes low. If it goes low, it means it's ready to be won, it's not rigged. Okay. If it goes high, it means we're not ready to pay it out, because each one of those levels requires a certain amount of money to be paid into the machine before it will pay it off, before it will give out the iPad.
So you're still going to lose?
Well, there's ways.
If it goes below, how do you trick it into going?
Well, because then it's just your timing. So you can aim it up, because you got to go up, down, left, right, get right in the center, press it at the right time. If it's rigged and it's not ready to go off, every time it will suggest that when you pressed it, it goes higher. You just missed it because you went too high.
Yeah. Okay.
But if it shows that you've pressed it and it goes low, it means you fucked up and just put your other dollar in, because you're just about to get an iPad. Look it up, man. It's like all these machines are rigged.
Can we do it?
Rigged.
Can we do it?
We can do it. These people have whole pages. Their whole YouTube page is
the analytics
arcade after arcade after arcade, and they show you unlocks of how to get the claw guy.
Okay.
When is the claw going to pay off?
Okay.
Sick, man.
Okay. That's excellent. That's fucking excellent.
Yeah. So
I'm going to do it. So as soon as things
arcade's open again, and we get to go to the
we go to the bowling alley. Can we go bowling?
No, you got to bring your own balls.
Wear
gloves.
Right. Can't share shoes anymore.
No.
Oh, a pair of fucking Corona clogs. Bring them. All right. Well, let's try that out. There you go. There's our chop me out story. It's something. There's a way to win. There's a way to win.
To your point, Tim, is like if you hear that the beach holiday scratchy card just had a winner,
you're out. Don't do it anymore.
You've got your $2.
You've gone low.
You got your $5.
You're out.
Please try again.
Yeah, you're not going to win the big.
All right. Well, I went and got a Macca's burger, and because they've got the Monopoly thing going on, which has been a massive scam.
It's a monopoly. It's a monopoly. Yeah.
Yeah. Great documentary about that, how it was rigged for 12 years. But anyway, he served his time and he's out. So it's always the guy that rigged the. He knew the guy that was printing out the win tickets.
The guy that printed his own. Yeah, he
for
did.
The Macca's thing. Right. So anyway, I went and got this burger, and lo and behold, I had a instant win. And the instant win is free day out.
Okay.
And the free day out is like to a cinema.
Sounds
all
awesome.
These awesome things. And the day that it runs out, I valid until the day that
Okay, so how do
Daniel Andrews lets us out.
Okay, so can we combat that? Can you claim COVID on that one? And
I reckon that you've got to have some leniency.
Just at least give me a cheeseburger.
Speaking of that, I should go get a burger. Anyway,
okay. Chop me out. Chop me out when you go there, can you?
Yeah, I will. This is the Jezbot rates stuff. No, it's
Snooze review.
Snooze review
2.0.
Let's hear another one.
Jezbot Snooze
Snooze
review.
reviews.
Haven't done this. It's all-time favourite of listeners' segment that I keep getting emails about.
What, snooze review?
Run into people on
When are
the
you going to
street.
snooze again?
When's
When are you
this-
going to review again?
Have you ever slept again since watching movies? And yes, I do fall asleep during the movies,
Constantly.
usually when I'm working. Like I've got to get up, but I don't have to get up anymore.
Oh, so you've been seeing them through.
I watch these things right through.
So do we need to change the rating system now?
We'll find out. Like, okay, so the old school snooze review ratings is if I stayed awake the whole time, it got a 0.
Okay. Okay.
If I fell asleep,
Failed.
if I fall asleep right at the start of a movie, it has a snooze factor of 10.
Okay.
10 pillows.
Yeah.
Right? So I know it's confusing. Everyone says, why is the rating system like
The
that?
other way around. No,
Because you snooze, you got a 0. All right?
snooze, you lose.
All right. Now, I wish I was more tired these days, Tim, because
Okay.
I've been watching the what we'll call now in this time that we live in, this trying time, not a lot of new content coming out, and they're just sort of like drip feeding, releasing these
Dribbling.
ugh,
They're
just
dribbling
these
on us.
same shows.
Yeah.
I call it the Netflix effect. Like where I think they just go, we'll throw as much shit onto this massive wall,
Yeah.
and whatever sticks, that's what we're
That's
going
what we're going to roll with.
That's
That's
what
what,
we're gonna
we'll
roll
try and get season 2 of. Yeah.
Well, I watched bloody Walking Dead new bloody thing on bloody Amazon.
Is it an offshoot of
Yeah.
Walking Dead? Okay.
Yeah.
Because all right.
Walking
no,
Dead,
can I-
Walking
can I-
Dead for kids. Let's
Okay,
call
can
it.
I just go back in history? Jeremy had a very strong apocalypse zombie fetish.
I loved it. But back before, like I was reading the bloody comics
Apocalypto. You
Alright.
comics, right? And then the show,
came out,
and then it was good for the first
3 seasons.
4 seasons maybe,
And then they caught up to the comics where the source material dried up
and then they made it.
and all the hard work had already been done. And
Yeah.
then they had to write it.
Yeah.
And that's where it just went, I didn't see a zombie that episode.
Yeah.
Why are we having another speech?
Why is it called Walking Dead when there's no walking or dead?
Okay, so now it's 10 years later, right? All female cast pretty much. The 2 boys in it.
That's empowering.
The
Yep.
two boys seem pretty weak so far. I don't know when they're going to step up.
Big,
So I only
girl,
saw the-
big girls is what you're trying to say. It's time for them to man up.
No, well, they're girls. The heroes aren't even big, so I don't even know. I saw her wield right at the last scene. She wields the weapon, and it
Cut.
looks awkward.
Okay.
She can't kill a fucking zombie with those fucking weak pea
Chicken-
shooters,
yeah.
chicken instep muscles that she's got. Just fair enough. Like I'm all for empowerment and stuff, but the only other male character is a gay guy.
Okay, because
So
I was
you
going
gotta
to
be
say,
gay.
I was
Gotta be
going to,
gay.
I was going to say how long till the lesbian scene started? Because Orange is the New Black.
She gave off some looks as well at the start, so that might come out
So
as
something
well.
to look forward
Something's
to.
coming out, right?
Okay.
Her
So-
and his sister,
How good was it?
they don't even look alike. They don't even look alike.
Okay.
One's a badass, they watch their mum do, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
The whole thing, right?
I get it.
6 zombies.
But
Okay.
the whole show,
Whole show.
a
okay?
pilot,
The whole show.
Episode 1?
First episode 1. First zombie we see grabs onto, they're driving, in the car situation. Zombie grabs onto it. Right?
it's in the car.
Yeah, well,
They didn't
I-
notice. They didn't smell it.
I won't spoil it.
Okay, good.
Nothing to spoil, but she kicks off the zombie. That's a
Win.
10-second shot. The next shot, the new bad guys who are like the new government, new world order, run by this chick. They rock up, but they're actually posing as good guys, but they're actually bad guys, right?
Like usual.
And they dispatch 5 zombies like with no hesitation, just a quick shot to the head, and they're all dead. So that's your zombies for the
So-
whole show.
What? The zombies just walk and get shot in the head. And that's
Yeah,
it.
they land in the helicopter. They see a bunch of because the helicopter made noise, Tim.
Gotcha.
So the zombies came. They go bam, 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 all dressed in black. These militant characters. I wonder if they're going to be good or bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, 2 sisters need to sneak out of there. It's a university situation. And because the bad guys have their dad, who's the best scientist in the world, working on the cure.
Cure for the...
The band, The Cure.
Okay. But there's no cure for the zombie.
Everyone's infected,
Yeah.
right? And if you die, you turn into a zombie.
The
Everyone's
end.
infected.
The
Yeah,
end,
right?
yeah.
So, okay. What I want to know is a few things. Their dad, the dad's at the baddie's place, working for them as a scientist, secretly sending them faxes to the girls going, my safety is not assured. Everything's gone to shit, right? So the girls go, let's sneak out with the two pussy boys and walk to New York, right?
New walk.
New York. So it's a cross-country Lord of the Rings situation that they're going to try to set up, right?
Gotcha.
Dudes, we want gore and story.
Yeah.
We want...
Story.
Yeah, and it's not just what they do. They like to put the opening scene. They'll do a quick flash of a battle, couple of axes to heads. They dispatch the zombies, or now they call them the... what do they call them?
Oh, that's a new thing, is it?
Yeah, they're calling them the not deads, or the something's just
the unwells.
Unwells, yeah, all right, that'll do it.
But not
just
well
something
anymore.
like, why can't they say zombie?
They don't say it ever in any of the 9 to 14 seasons. Jezbot snooze review right there. There you go.
I wish I fell asleep. I wish I got
thought
a
you
zero.
just did because you went really quiet.
Well, I
for a
just wish I
second.
got a zero. I wish I put it on because I got fooled because Cass was like, we can't just keep watching YouTube clips about fucking crazy
and
rabbit and
yeah.
So I said, all right, let's do it. Let's watch it. Okay, well, this is, welcome back to Of the Week.
Of the week.
It's been a while since we've done Of the Week, and this week is a record of the week, not
Okay.
Dairy of the Week.
Okay. But
'Cause
Darren
I just read the
Nolan.
title.
Okay.
Man puts 125 scoops on an ice cream cone for world record.
120. So, I wonder if it's a single scoop. Did you get to see the photo of that? No photos.
I've only
attached?
read the title. So
Okay.
so I'm suggesting I'd go...
So there's a bit of
I'd
there's
go
science in it.
honeycomb. I would go honeycomb cone
Okay.
because that has more structure.
Honeycomb.
Yeah, you know that ones.
Yeah, I do.
Because you get
a waffle cone.
Well, what's the straight up really light cone? The white one that you get in boxes for 75.
Yeah.
What's that? A waffle cone.
Waffle. I know that's not waffle. That's just standardized cone.
Just
Wafer.
A wafer cone.
Yeah.
I'm talking about if I'm going to build a structure, 125 levels, best have a foundation of support.
So I think
So I'm
you're gonna
talking about the thick waffle cone.
because I would say my foundation would be like a cookies and cream, a durable ice cream with bits in it that hold it together. So after you go your waffle cone, you have to have a base. Wait
a second, Tim. Can you
the
go...
foundation flavors?
Well, let's get these fandangled foundations
Flavors.
fact right first.
Okay.
Well, like, what are we allowed to do? Because am I allowed to get like an Eskimo pie or Inuit pie or whatever it's called now? Like a sandwich,
biscuity,
a
soggy biscuit.
a biscuit wafer as my support level for my 125.
I think it's scoops. I think it's scoops.
It has to be in a cone.
Well, it's
on
125
a cone.
scoops. So
Do you have to hold the cone?
I reckon, yeah. I think that's the prerequisite.
It's like, anyone can stack 125 scoops of ice cream, varying in deliciousness from, bottom to top. Top being the most delicious.
Yeah.
The bottom being the least.
Okay.
Thinking about by the time I get to the bottom, I'm not going to want to really have ginger. So I'll put ginger down the bottom.
No, see, I wouldn't put it in order of my preference. I would put it in order of stability. So I'd go cookies and cream base.
Oh,
right?
like a
Then
consistency, like a thick, viscous, like...
A thick double mud chocolate surprise.
Honeycomb chunks.
Yeah, to hold together. And then as you
same.
go closer to the top, you're going your gelatis, your ice-based.
Lighter base. The gelati. Just on reference for everyone, if you just get a waffle cone with 1 scoop of gelati and you get a waffle cone with just chocolate chip crunch, different weight.
Yeah,
Different weight.
Totally. So, I mean, it doesn't really specify what the...
Well, let's read on because we've just got...
Oh, you've got
We're
more.
just trying to get the rules of how you would do it.
Okay.
How would you stack 125 scoops of ice cream that you have to hold? And I would assume there's a team member that puts the scoops on, because if you're holding it, you're not scooping.
So who gets the record? The guy
team
scooping?
effort. It's team effort.
Okay.
Guinness said Dimitri Panseria
Sure.
originally captured the record in 2013 when this genius balanced 85 scoops of ice cream on a single cone.
He smashed it.
I reckon he did it by himself. I think it's a solo sport. Okay. Anyway, the record was captured by
CCTV.
Ashrita Furman,
Yep.
who upped the ante with 123 scoops.
Right.
Panseria recaptured his record during filming of La Notte del Record.
Oh.
Sure, the pronunciation.
I'm pretty sure I've got that one in my collection.
A Guinness TV special in Italy. He topped the record with 125 scoops.
Jeez Louise.
The ice cream was then served by the spoonful to the special studio audience. Now, in this day and age...
Do they queue up for a spoon? Like it's the holy host?
Oh, yeah.
One each?
I'll have 16 up ginger and half scoop of
I've got a peanut.
lemon tart.
I've got a peanut allergy. Is there any peanuts
Is
in
it
it?
pecan? A pecan? Picard? Yeah, so that's... I mean, it's fun.
Sure.
I saw the Trailer Park Boys have the Guinness Book of World Records for the amount of time saying fuck in a movie.
Is it?
Yeah, they smashed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's easy enough.
That character,
Ricky,
has sworn more than anyone on TV ever. He averages out 123 fucks an episode.
That should be enough the week. There you go.
Well, there you go. It's
All
a double up.
No worries. All right.
So that's a good record. I mean, I'm not that big on ice cream. It doesn't give the full details on how you set the record.
Yeah.
Is
it one on top of the other? Is it a pyramid? Is it a...
what are the conditions outside? Are we doing it in a fridge?
Yeah.
So does the ice cream remain consistent?
Yeah.
It doesn't melt? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Has everyone got jackets?
I guess we'll
It's
never
like...
know. I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never look it up. All right, well done. Well, that's about it, everyone. We've done it again. Thanks for sticking through this trying time.
Unprecedented time.
Times we must stay together, stay away.
Yep. Keep your distance. But don't keep your distance too far because there's more episodes coming up. So even though this is the end of this episode,
got much more to look forward to.
You
It's
do.
always about the future, Tim. And with that, I will say thank you for listening.
Yeah.
I'm Jezbot.
I'm Tim and Taco. Bye.
Cheerio.